Welcome.
Welcome to the Hangout.
Yo! Welcome to another edition of The Hangout, brought to you by moi, Joshua Martin. I'm your host for today, and today is, what are we going to be talking about today? So I had a little experience going through college, my senior year of high school, and that was working at Walmart, Wally World. So today we're just kind of a little discussion, little sit down, little conversation about working at Walmart, that fun working place, the stories I've had there, the experience I've had there, and just how it is working there. I don't know what else to talk about, so this is what y'all are getting today. Hope y'all enjoy it, I guess. But no, that place is actually pretty fun. That place is pretty fun because you get to experience everyone that comes in. You get to experience. I don't know how to explain it. Different cultures, different parentings, different, just every different type of human being you can imagine going into that just one little place shopping for whatever they need. They could be shopping to survive by getting formula, paying off EBTs, or they can be just going in there and hogging all the paper towels during COVID. I mean, this place was madhouse, a absolute madhouse. And I had the honorary of working as a cashier, so I got to see everyone as they left. I was working cashier and I was working the self-checkout center as well, too. But being there wasn't that bad. I will say it was a struggle getting up in the morning knowing I had to go to work at Walmart. Besides that, but when you actually got there, the managers weren't bad. The people you worked with weren't bad either. The only thing that really sucked about that place, if we can pull up that first image, by the way, is that damn people that go there and shop and make the workers' life a living hell. As you can see, the guy on the left, I mean, people come in with many different outfits. I mean, I had a girl come in. It wasn't the outfit she wore, but this is the only big story I remember right now as I'm talking about this is, like I said, I was a cashier. She was paying for her stuff. She gave me $40 to pay off whatever she had in cash, okay? And then she pays the rest on credit card. She pays it, and you can get cash back if you pay with card. So she gets cash back for $20. She paid me with $40, 220 bills, pays rest with card, and then I give her back just her 20 that she gave me, since she got cash back. That was kind of a stupid one. That's what I remembered. But you get many different people, like the guy on the left. A lot of people come in basically half naked, like they just came straight from the beach, but I know they didn't come from the beach. That's just the outfits they wear every single day. And then the guy on the right with the possum on his shoulder, there was plenty of people that came in with bearded dragons, snakes. Everyone came in with dogs, even if it wasn't a service dog or not. They would literally come in. It would be literally a month-old puppy, and they would say, yeah, it's my service dog. Yeah, a month-old puppy that is the size of a hand is coming in just to shop around with them. But like I said, you experience every single thing at that one place. Walmart is the biggest employer in the U.S. Walmart is the largest private employer in 21 different states, including my home of Florida. U.S. Walmart employers equaled 1.5 million in total of workers around the U.S. Some benefits by Walmart they have, or some pros working at Walmart, I guess. They do have some benefits. They do have medical care, 401ks, dental health, and all that. And then they have an hour-long lunch break. I think I have an image of the lunchroom too. That's a beautiful, special place. So my shifts were 10 to 7, which were 9-hour shifts. I had 9-hour shifts. You would be out on the floor for 8 hours, and you get 1 hour lunch. And that's how the lunchroom looked. Oh my God, I'm so glad I don't work there anymore. I I mean, when you go into that room, it's so depressing in there. I mean, you can have fun with the workers, obviously, but their parties consist of pizza parties. I mean, it's like back in school, elementary school. They have you on this cycle of things. And you just can't break that cycle because it is a cycle. It's just a circle. Every single week is the same week. And if they have parties, it's always the same party, just a pizza party with whatever cheap crap they can find. And then they use the basically recycled or the thrown out Pepsis and stuff that they don't use anymore. They bring that in the back for the workers to have. Job security. Yeah, there was one guy walking around the whole room the whole time. I mean, if you're a worker, you know who the guy is because you see him all the time, and obviously you see him coming to the back too. He's dressed in just normal outfits, but he was, my guy was like an ex-military person, and I don't know who the other guy was, but you would always see them walking around just catching people that would ever steal or thrift or whatever they do at Walmart. And then the job security, like I said, I was a cashier, I was doing self-checkout, but they had me everywhere. I was cleaning up the store, I was checking receipts on the way out. They had to put me out doing cart pushing stuff. I was stocking. I was putting breads in the bag or something like that. I was doing everything there. But the security at Walmart, literally, if you want to steal stuff, go to the self-checkout area and scan, scan a gallon of milk as a piece of gum. I don't know, do something like that. But that's literally what everyone else would do, so you can't arrest me. Everyone else is doing it. Advancement opportunities. Do you want to talk about advancement opportunities? There kind of is, but not really, because you got to still stay at Walmart for the advancement. They do have a special thing where if you pay, I think it's $1 a day or less than $1 a day, you get like a business degree from the University of Florida, or you get a business degree from the University of Purdue, I believe it is. But like I said, with that, you'll become a manager at Walmart, but you got to stay at Walmart. But you may actually work for the corporation too, which is in I believe it's in Arkansas. That's because that's where Walmart started from. And you would have to learn all about the origins of Sam Walton and how he started the business. Because I can tell you right now, those first 90, I think it's the first 90 days or the first basic training where you go on a computer and you hear that same repetitive, catchy, corporate-like music playing, recycling. It just gets to you. And then it has those animations, those cartoons that appeal to everyone. Terrible. Easy, fast-paced work. Not really. Like I said, I was a cashier, so I was scanning crap all the time. I mean, I didn't even get to... I guess on slow days, like I said, you can make friends with some of your buddies that work at the cashiers. I had a buddy of mine who left and did tattooing, so I went and got some tattoos from him, which was kind of fun. But him and I bonded a little bit, and if the place wasn't busy, we would, talk and throw stuff around or something like that. But all you're doing is standing behind a machine and scanning stuff and putting stuff in a bag 8 hours a day, and they only get paid I think the minimum wage now for Walmart is $15 an hour, but if the minimum wage goes up, everything else goes up. So how does that balance? It really doesn't. Training opportunities, there's plenty of training opportunities at Walmart, but you just got to go out there and ask to be part of something else, and that may not happen because that position may be filled already. They're getting rid of a lot of management positions because before there was cashiers, and then there was, I think they were called CSs, where they were above cashier supervisors, I'm guessing. And they would just look over all those people. But now it's just one big group. They're getting rid of management and making everyone kind of one big thing. But everyone else still gets paid differently, though. And there's paid time off with longevity. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about today. I'm just kind of rambling. There is not paid time off with longevity. You have to work 40 hours there, by the way, to get PTO. Because I was part-time. I was part-time because I had to work. I started there when I was in high school. I was a minor when I started. I couldn't even sell alcohol. They put me in the 20 items or less lane because, oh, I got another story actually. They put me in the 20 items or less lane because I would try to get like a minimal cart, a small cart, where I can get them out of the way, you know, instead of holding up the lines and asking all my supervisors to come out and help me sell alcohol and all that. But I was in the 20 items or less lane one day, okay? This guy comes in with a cart full. I mean, I don't even think it's a cart full. It's flowing over the cart, okay? And I let him know, like everyone else, yo, you can't be in here. You got to go into another lane because it's 20 items or less. And he goes, no. I have less than 20 items. I have multiple quantities of that one specific item though. So what he had was hot dogs, hamburgers, and then it was buns and cheeses and stuff. It was mainly the hot dogs and hamburgers and buns though. And it was a cart full, I mean a cart full of the same company and all that. And he goes, I have multiple quantities of this one specific hot dog brand, even though he would have, 20 packets of that hot dog brand in his cart. I got into a fight with him. I had to bring managers over. There was people in line getting in fights with me, because I would let him in. But I obviously had to let him in because he wouldn't just get out and go to a different lane and make my life a whole bunch easier. No, he had to stay in there. And this is what I'm talking about. It's not the stress of going there and working every day because we have to work. We have to help people out. We got to come as a unison and help people out one-on-one. But don't get in my way and don't make other people's life a living hell just because you trying to outsmart me or do whatever you have to do. Just be cooperative and go to a different lane. And this is kind of the stress you get by working at Walmart because it's the people there. Like I said, it's not the managers. The only thing I'll talk about the managers in a little bit that kind of stinks working there. The people there are amazing. I kind of feel bad for them because a lot of them, that's the only supportive work that they have. So they kind of have to stick there and work there paycheck by paycheck. And I saw a lot of that, but it's the people there, man. It's the people there that really get on your nerves because they're never satisfied. They're never satisfied when being at Walmart. Some cons. I'm on a website, by the way, Opedia.com, pros and cons of working at Walmart. I don't know if I need to announce that or something like that, but yeah. Cons of working at Walmart, absence policy. I thought the absence policy was fine, especially during COVID, because when COVID came along, you were allowed to call out and not get marked with it. So I can't tell you how many people called out during COVID and there would only be 2 cashiers out there. When literally everyone would go to everyone would go to Walmart during COVID. Oh, what's up, Johnny? Everyone would go to Walmart during COVID to do shopping. Made no sense. I mean, literally, I didn't experience that COVID nature, that COVID culture, whatever you want to call it, of staying home. I still had to go to work every single day, and Walmart was still packed every single day due to COVID. We did have, we lowered our max occupancy, I think it was, to 500 people, 700 people. I don't remember the number. It was a big number still. We had someone obviously with like a time or with a clicker measuring how many people, and we had lines out the building, but still it was packed inside there, man. And we would have people call out because you can do that during COVID. Customers, like I said, that was one of the cons. And just the customers are terrible. I think I had mean and rude customers can be a big con to working at Walmart if you do not have a thick skin. Yes, you definitely need a thick skin working there. I have a second photo up there. I don't remember what it was. I think it was another just photo of, like, quote unquote people at Walmart. As long as you do not take customer rudeness personally, you should be able to overcome this specific downside of working at Walmart. You gotta overcome this, sadly. And it is physically draining. Yeah, that's kind of. I had to work at Black Fridays. Black Fridays are not fun, bro. Every time I worked at Walmart, I never had an actual Thanksgiving because I would have to go to work on that Thursday. Black Friday is not Black Friday anymore. Black Friday starts on Thanksgiving Day at like 5 o'clock now. So I had to go in at Walmart, get everything ready for people that come in and do the Black Friday shopping. And we had literally all the cashiers come in. So it wasn't like half of them got to stay home with their family and celebrate Thanksgiving. No, everyone had to come in. Everyone had to go on a specific lane, and each person had to go in a specific area, self-checkout too, like each individual checking out places to help to make sure no one was stealing, because obviously Black Friday is the big selling day for electronics and Christmas items. But it is physically draining. I mean, physically draining. When I say you're standing at that cash register for 8 hours nonstop, you're standing there 8 hours nonstop. And if you take more than 15 minutes, yeah, I know it sucks. And if you take your break longer than 15 minutes, they will know. I promise you that. The managers will know, and they'll come and find you. Or, it's better, they'll call you over the intercom saying, "Hey, Josh, cashier Josh, can you come back down to the registers," or some stupid thing like that. What I hated a lot was I had, like I said, 10 to 7 shifts. So I would wake up 7 o'clock, 7:30 to get ready, because I need to get my mind mentally prepared before going in. I would watch TV shows to kind of relax me, hang out on the couch with my dog or something and just watch TV. And then I would go in at 10 o'clock, which is the morning. I'm not going to be doing anything before that except for eating. And then from 10 to 7, working, obviously. I'll get out at 7. What am I supposed to do from 7 to... I go to bed. If I work the next morning at 10 to 7 again, I'm going to go to bed at like 10 or 11 o'clock. So from 7 to 11, I got nothing to do besides go home, shower, eat, and then I got homework too on top of that. I got no outside activity, I guess, because I got to be busy with all this other stuff. So I got to go home, shower, work, and all that. And then Sunday comes around, and I got to go work again. Well, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is 10 to 7. So I had to do that. And then Monday through Thursday, I had to go to school. So yeah, physically draining, yeah, just a little bit. I will say the stocking the shelves was pretty fun because it was more of a physical workout. You got to work out at the same time. But being a cash register ain't it at all. I can tell you that right now. Oh, especially being a cart pusher. You want to talk about that? I have a cart pushing photo up actually too, because we did not have a cart pushing machine when I first worked there. And I had to work there in the middle of the summer, 4 summers there in Florida, which it would reach like 90 to 100 degrees, and the humidity, even if it's raining, they give you a thin little poncho and say, "Hey, go out, we still need these carts to come in." So there's like a little machine, I don't know if you can see it on the back of those carts, a little red machine. You just have a button and it pushes it for you. We didn't have that before. We got it, I think, midway of me working there, but my first 2 years of working there, we had to push the carts by hand, and we would probably bunch up 20 carts in a row, push them in the hot sun. It sucked. And then I would have to go in all sweaty, wash myself off with the paper towels in the bathroom, and go out and be a cashier again and touch people's foods with my sweaty hands and my sweaty pits, and I felt terrible. I felt terrible, but that's what they put me out there to do, and my odor was all over. Imagine going home, trying to eat an apple, a nice fresh apple from the farm, and you take a bite into it and it just smells like BO. I don't want to do that to people, bro. I don't want to do that. It's not a tough work environment. It says it here. It says hard schedule and hours. Yes, like I said, there's hard schedules and hours. You may have nopeners. I don't know what people call it nowadays, but no, clopeners. When they close the night, so they'll be closing, I think closing shifts are from 2 to 11. So they'll close 2 to 11. They would have to wake up the next morning and work 7 to 3. or some crazy number like that. Those shifts are the worst of all time, and I apologize for anyone who had to work those type of shifts. Those stink with a passion. And I love opener shifts 7 to 3 because you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want. But when you close the night before and you got to wake up again, it's terrible, bro. All right, number 5, resolving door on management, and this is another con for working at Walmart. This is a huge con too. Actually, I may take a commercial break because I need a little break myself. I'm gonna take a quick commercial break, and then I'm gonna talk about the revolving door on management and how it's a con at working at Walmart. So we'll be right back.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
We hope you're enjoying this episode of the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. Whether you enjoy watching in the mornings or afternoons, you can now watch with your favorite merchandise. Choose from the Brooklyn Cafe t-shirts, ranging from sizes small to 3XL. Colors available include black, dark heather, and navy. Feeling chilly? Just check out our latest hoodie with over 9 colors to choose from. Sip on some Brooklyn Cafe coffee with Dawn and Freddie in a matching mug as seen on set. Brooklyn hats and special seasonal items are always popping up and available upon request. To purchase, you can visit our online store at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy shopping!
Now we're back to the Hangout with your host, Joshua Martin.
Hey, welcome back to the Hangout with your host, Joshua Martin. We were talking about, or no, not we, me. I was talking about my experience just working at Walmart because I had nothing planned today. So that's what we are doing. And we were talking about the pros and cons of working there. Managers are amazing. The people are amazing. They do have decent benefits working there and all that because they are Walmart. They are the biggest corporation or biggest employer in the United States. So they do have a lot of benefits of working there. But the people, man, the people that go there. But not that. It's just also the revolving door on management. I finally said it right, smoothly and correctly. You're always going to have, I mean, it seems like, I know businesses work quarterly, but it seems like every halfway mark of the year. So every 6 months, there's different management that's going around. And that really hurts because all managers are different, like all people are different. Some managers are more relaxed, more free going. Some managers are more hard and pressed on. Those are the type of managers you do not want at Walmart, especially with all the stress that you deal with working there with the people and everything else. You want someone that's relaxing, someone that's going to let you be a little free when working there, not strained to corporate brainwashing system. I don't know the correct terminology for it, but just following this cycle. You don't want to be stuck in that cycle. You want to be spreading your arms out, doing different things. And that's what comes with good management. So I had managers there I can specifically remember. One, which really got on a lot of people's nerves because he was just like an emotionless robot working there, working under the corporate regime of what needs to be done. If there was a letter that says we need to paint the walls pink or something like that, he would do it because corporate said to do it. If there was a memo that was sent saying, hey, we need to throw out all the bikes because whatever reason, he wouldn't go and donate them. He would just go and throw them out because that's what corporate said to do or something. It depends on what management you have, really. But like I said, it sucks seeing people leave and people being passed around so much. Especially when you're working there for a good period of time and you're stuck at one place and you get different people on top, above you, and that switches off. It's kind of annoying a little bit. Let me see if I can find any correct wording for that. Changing expectation can be difficult for you as an employee, as you may not know what exactly is expected of you. Although this does not mean more advancement opportunities, which is a good thing, it also means that management expectations are constantly changing. Like I said, it just depends on, every person is different. Every single person, human being, is different. So they have different ways of managing others as well. So you want the ones that are good to you. Another con of working there is the understaffed. Like I said, when those people call out and you only have like 2 or 3 cashiers at the front, and then people complain, you have all of these stations, but you don't schedule all these people to come in one day, but you're understaffed, or I don't know, we'll have like 12 lanes, but we'll only have 3 cashiers out, 9 empty lanes, and they'll be like, where are all the other workers? Like, no, they called out because they didn't want to come in because it's Walmart and it sucks ass here. But no. So we have the lines all the way backed up. Stresses you out because you try to turn your light off, letting people know you're going on break or lunch, but the line is so long that they just keep coming in the back and just keep filling up the line, making it longer and longer, and you can't tell them, hey, you're closed, because the line's already long enough. Oh, it's terrible. Do I have any more photos, by the way? I want to see what other photos I have up before I can post them and get this thing over with. Because next week I have a better show. Yeah, you would get these people, literally teenagers from high school, come in just to, like, you know, throw the ball around or do whatever, mess around at Walmart, and they would steal these chairs instead of older people that need them or handicapped people. They would just drive around in those and bump into each other, like bumping carts. And then we have a self-cleaning robot or something like that. And it would literally, because the aisles are so small, it would go down this one aisle, hit a wall, turn around, go back down the aisle again, hit the wall, turn around, and go back down, and keep going back and forth and back and forth. And just that one specific aisle, when there's a whole store to clean. Just that one robot going back and forth. I don't understand how that's funny, but okay. But yeah, it's fun working there. I promise you it is, but it's not at the same time. If you need a good job, if you want a good job as like a high schooler or a college person, just getting your foot wet of management and growing, I guess, that thick skin, growing that patience and the tester of the outside world and the rude people of this world, and trying to learn how to bounce it off you, bounce it off you. Walmart's a good place to start at, especially any retail store. I don't want to talk about I worked at Flanning's before that, but I don't want to talk about that experience because that lasted less than a month. So definitely don't work at a restaurant industry. I'd choose Walmart over any restaurant industry by far. But next week, I do have something planned next week, thankfully. Next week, we're going to talk about my love, my passion, my everything, which is music. I have a special guest coming in, Johnny Melnick, one of the greatest pianist musicians I have ever heard in my life. So he'll be coming in talking about music next week, and we are all set. So you can catch the Hangout every Monday, 11 on Facebook. Catch me on Instagram. I don't know what it is. I think it's like the Hangout _ with Josh or something like that. And I'll be ready for you guys next week. Peace out.
Thank you for watching The Hangout. If you want to be on the show, just contact me at 888-994-4995 Studio A. Thank you.